Hi, Jesse. It's Oceana. We spoke on the phone the other day. I am a small business growth specialist. I work with G3, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to get more jobs using your website. Like I said before, all I ask in return for this video is some feedback. I want to be an educator and I want to do a good job and be clear and be helpful. So if you could let me know how I did on those things, I would be very happy to hear it. I would also be happy to answer any questions you have as well. So first thing I noticed when I get to your website is this big, beautiful picture here. Well done. This is just gorgeous, and it brings me back to my childhood. I grew up in Corvallis, Oregon, and we have very similar houses in that area. I just absolutely love it. So this is great. The second thing that I noticed, though, is that your website is not secure. So what this means is that your SSL certificate is not enabled. It may have expired or something. And this may not seem like a big deal, but what it means is that there are lots of people who could be coming to your website and unable to see it because their web browser is blocking them and saying, this is not a safe website. They're trying to steal your information. And I'm sure you're not trying to steal people's information, but that SSL certificate is important. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is, however you edit your website, you're going to want to go in there and you're going to want to turn on the SSL certificate and enable it. Quick fix. It might take a few days to go into effect, but it will be very much worth it. Okay, and then right here, I would really suggest adding a click-to-call phone number. Almost 70% of searches are made on mobile phones nowadays, and when someone clicks on your website and sees, oh yeah, they do pretty stuff, that's exactly what I want, right? They want them to be able to just click on that and call you right away. That's going to help convert people from curious to customer, which is what we want, right? Okay, so we're going to talk about the content on your page. So if I control A, I can see all of the words on your page. You have 65 words. I just checked already. See, boop, 65 words on your homepage. You really want to increase that all the way to 1,500 to 2,000. Now, you're probably not a writer. I'm not a writer. There are people who know how to talk about or how to write about concrete and shotcrete and stuff like that, and they're not too hard to find. So what we would want to do is find someone who can write that content for you, and we'll just put it on your website. It's very simple, and that way Google starts taking you seriously. Now, what to include in that content is kind of a little bit of a complicated issue, but we'll go into it. Okay, so here we have my favorite tool. It's called Ahrefs or Hrefs. People say it differently. And basically what it does is it shows me how many people are searching for any given keyword that I type in. I typed in concrete Portland. I asked it to return anything that had those words in there. And then I also put in KD up to 5. KD stands for keyword difficulty. It means on a scale from 1 to 100, how difficult would it be to get onto the first page of Google? So I typed in 5 so that I'm looking just at the ones that it would be pretty easy. Oh, what did I do? Pretty easy to show up on that first page of Google pretty quickly. So, oh no, what did I do? I clicked on something here. Okay, let's try that. Okay, here we go. Now I'm seeing what I expected. Okay, so so the easiest okay, so the one with the most volume that is also easy to get is this one here, Concrete Portland, Oregon. So you're definitely going to want to include that set of words and on your home page, right? And 150 people are searching for that specifically every month. And then another 150 people are searching specifically for concrete contractors, Portland, Oregon. And then another 150 concrete contractor, Portland. And these may seem very much similar to you, but to Google, who is a robot, not a human, these are 3 totally different things, right? And so what we want to do is include all of those things. And that's why we have such a big amount of content, right? So that 1,500 words, that's going to be probably about 10 of these slightly different keywords that we're going to want to include on that home page, and then also on your back pages, the one about Shotcrete and, you know, those sort of things. So those are the keywords we're going to focus on. Really, for this video, I'm going to be focusing on this one here, concrete, Portland, Oregon, and this will go for any of these others as well. Okay, so I'm going to show you a quick tour of Google results. I'm sure you've seen this page a million times. However, you've probably not seen it from my eyes. So I'm going to give you a quick tour. So right here is the ads. You're familiar with these because you are showing up in these ads. This means that if I clicked on this, which I'm not going to do because I'm not a jerk, you would pay money if I click on that right there. And you're not showing up on this homepage, so maybe that's a good idea. You're probably getting some leads from this. But if you were showing up here or here, it would be a total waste to show up here because most people statistically scroll right past the ads and they click on either this link right here, which is the first in the map pack, or they show up right here, which is the first in organic results. 31% of people actually click on this link right here, statistically. So that's where you really want to show up. So how to get into the map pack, which is right here, how to show up really specifically in this spot right there, is going to have to do with citations. So basically, you want to go through, and this is your Google My Business listing. You want to make sure that this information right here, your name, your address, and your phone number are perfect, exactly correct. And the reason for this is that every time that your name, address, and phone number are listed across the internet, that counts as a citation. But it has to show up exactly the same way that it shows up on your Google My Business, or else it won't count. So you want to make sure that that is correct, and then you want to make sure that you are going out and getting those citations. You can go to Yext, City Star, White Star, hold on, White Pages, Yellow Pages, those kinds of websites, and enter your information as a business and get citations. It's a little bit of a lengthy process, but currently you have 11, and your competition, this guy Eternal Rock, they have 49. So you've got some catching up to do, but if you can outdo them, and I'd suggest outdoing them by quite a little bit, you know, I'd go for 60, 70 rather than just going after the 50 that they have. But if you can get your numbers up higher than them, you'll probably end up showing up there. And there's some other things that are included in, you know, it's not just simply that straightforward, but it kind of is. So it's definitely worth going after. Okay, and then that's how to show up. Oh, wrong one. That's how to show up here. Now we're going to talk about how to show up here. This is the one that 31% of people are clicking on, so we definitely want to show up there. So this is the one who's showing up, the first local result, and we're going to want to outdo them most of all. Okay, again, their site is not secure either, so already just doing that will help quite a bit. Okay, so if we see how many words they have 306 words on their homepage. So getting that 1,500 is really going to do you well, and you're not going to have to go out and get way more than that just simply to outdo the competition. And now we're going to look at their backlinks. So how you show up in the top of the Google organic results is that you want to have lots of authoritative content, and then you also want to be basically voted to the top through backlinks. So a backlink is similar to a citation in that it's a reference to your business from anywhere across the internet, but instead of just naming, instead of listing your name, address, and phone number, it is a link on another website back to your website. And this is your sort of your health score through Ahrefs. You've got 4 different websites pointing to your website a total of 28 times, whereas your competition has 8 different websites pointing to their website a total of 53 different times, which is not much higher than yours. So this shows me that the competition is very weak. So throwing a decent amount at this project would get you some great results. So I think that this is very much worth going after. And then here's one last little thing I want to show you. Organic keywords. So this is what these are all the words that your competition is showing up for. They're currently in the 3rd position for that one that I was talking about, Concrete, Portland, Oregon, the one we're focusing on that 150 people are searching for every month, right? Currently, they're getting 15 of those from being in the third position. So 15 people are going to their website every month just because they have been showing up for Concrete, Portland, Oregon. And statistically, that means they're getting 1 to 2 jobs every month just from showing up in that one keyword. Okay, concrete patio contractors, right here, 500 people are searching for it. They're getting 14 visitors because they're in the 7th position. So it's all just a numbers game. Okay, so that is basically it. So I'm just going to wrap things up real fast. You are welcome to reach out to me. If you have any questions, I would be happy to answer them. I would also love some feedback, just letting me know how I did. If this video was helpful, I tried to be as clear as I can, but I'm sure there are ways that I can improve, so I appreciate your feedback. My phone number is 657-332-1960. You can also reach out to me here at oceana@g3.agency. Again, you're going to want to increase the words on your site, bring it up to 15 to 2,000, right? And then 1,000 words on each of your inner pages or back pages, the other pages on your website, right? And then you want to implement backlinks, getting those links from other sites to your site, hitting high volume keywords like Concrete, Portland, Oregon, right there. And then you want to also add citations, name, address, and phone number. Get those citations all over the internet, talking about you, make yourself a hot topic, right? Okay, so thank you so much for watching this. I apologize it was a little longer than I expected, but I really tried to make these really good, and that's more important to me than fast. So, okay, thank you very much, Jessie, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.